SABC reporter Ayanda Mhlongo joins us on the line for the latest in the violence flare-ups. Ayanda, good evening and thank you so much for joining us. Now, first things first, what's the latest on the ground?
Well, the latest on the ground, Lily, is that the situation is pretty much the same, still very much tense. Just this afternoon, foreign nationals, as you heard in that report that I filed earlier on, continuing to pack up in townships north of Durban, as we have reporting that the attacks on them and the violence continues to spread. As I speak to you now, I'm in the area of Newlands West, where crowds have gathered outside one shop belonging to foreign nationals. At the moment, we have not yet ascertained from which country, but police are here trying to keep the community at bay. It seems like they want to also try and attack, so the foreign nationals are now being protected by the police. So it seems like this, we understand, are happening in other places across the city. We can just now, from where I am, they started throwing stones at the shop. The police are here trying to protect them. Also, as I said, in other areas, the situation is pretty much the same. From the report, who also said that attacks are happening mostly at night, and more police then are being deployed. Of course, also police have said that they're also thin on the ground because these attacks are taking place in a number of areas, all at the same time.
Now, Ayanda, what are the reasons that people are giving, ordinary people on the ground? Why are they attacking these foreigners?
Well, the main reasons that they've given are that they accuse the foreigners of taking their jobs. As you heard from the report as well, business owners saying that foreigners have taken over a lot of shops in townships, and there is some sort of business rivalry, that they put down prices, and therefore local businesses are suffering as a result. Of course, other allegations are that with the influx of foreigners into South Africa, there's been a high levels of crime. So those are mainly the reasons that people or locals are telling us as to their reasons, saying that they do not want foreigners in this country anymore.
Ayanda, government has sent out a plea together with King Goodwill Zwelithini for people to stay calm and to stop with these attacks on foreigners. The plea, is it going, are the people responding well, or are they just ignoring the plea and going ahead and continuing with these attacks?
It seems like the plea has fallen on deaf ears. As you know, from last week, government has been pleading with the communities to please stop. Yesterday, we had a report that the king had also spoken to his subjects, ordering them to stop the attacks. And just, I guess, an hour or so after that report, we saw those vicious attacks in KwaMashu Hostel. So clearly, clearly communities are not heeding the call, or not listening to those requests from government, that plea from the king for them to stop the attacks. What we're getting from them is that they feel like they are going to continue, that this is what the king had said, and that he has not changed his stance, merely just helping out government by ordering them to stop, but they're continuing with this campaign to get rid of foreigners.
Ayanda, unfortunately, we have run out of time. Thank you so much for joining us. And it was SABC reporter Ayanda Mhlongo on the line from Durban. She gave us the latest report on flarings and xenophobic attacks in that province.